Hi and welcome here on pierosini.com, the wine show. And today is once again a special episode. I have a really special guest in my show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next to me is Romana Echensperger. Is pronounced correctly?
It's perfect, yeah.
Perfectly.
Absolutely. I'm very happy with that.
I'm really, welcome to the dungeon here in Mönchengladbach in my studio. And we will today, before we go to talk about very interesting things, maybe you can introduce yourself to the wine lovers, the audience of Pierosini.
Okay, it's a pleasure. My name, as you said, is Romana Echensperger. I was working for 12 years in top gastronomy.
Yeah.
My last employee was I was employed at Schloss Bensberg in the restaurant Vendôme, which has 3 stars in the Guide Michelin.
Okay.
That was quite a great time there. I was also working for 1 year in Mallorca. That's Spain, but in Germany it's not really sure if it's Spain or not.
Yeah, it's really known for German, especially for German visitors.
Yes, absolutely. It was also quite nice. I was also working in Berlin at the Brandenburger Hof, where we had only German wines, almost 1,000 positions.
Okay, wow.
That was a great time to really get experience with all these German wine styles, with the different kind of Rieslings, also aged wines. It was fantastic. And yes, I was also working in Munich. I made my apprenticeship. And I was also working next to Luxembourg on the German side. It is the restaurant Schlossberg at Christianbau. It has also now 3 stars.
Okay, so I see you've really been touring around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and
many experience.
Yes, and now I quit gastronomy since 1 year. I focused on the Master of Wine. I passed the theory.
Congratulations, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But I have to do the practical, so I have to drink me to the title. So it's also quite.
Just for the people who don't know, the Master of Wine is like a title, a formation, which can be comparable like something like it's called the Jedis of Star Wars. Really difficult. There are not so many Master of Wines actually in the world.
Actually at the moment of 300 Master of Wine.
So it's really quite small group, right?
Yeah, it's quite challenging. It's international, and it makes a lot of fun because it's in London based.
Yeah.
So
you have to really love wine. Right?
Yes, absolutely, and you learn a lot of very interesting people out of different parts of the world. It's really
That's what
fantastic.
we're going to talk today, because tell the people what you're doing now, because you are related, your husband or your man or your friend. I know. You're doing a really interesting project.
Yes, that's also, by the way, very good when you go for the Master of Wine, because you meet sometimes your husband.
Yeah.
And he's also in the Master of Wine program. And
I met my wife also in school.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
That's good.
So go to school, eh?
Yes, so my husband has a small publishing house in Belgium, and we made a wine book. By the way, it's here. It's published in English, German, and Dutch. It is written by 3 specialists. Here's the German one, yes.
Okay.
It's written by 3 specialists. One is Fiona Morrison. She's already Master of Wine, and she's the wife from Jacques Thiempo, which is the owner of Le Pain in Pomerol. My husband, Filip Verheyden, who is also the publisher, and me. And it's a book for beginners, but also for knowledgeable people who are in search for more in-depth knowledge.
Yeah.
And it has 4 chapters. It's I'll just show it in the camera. It's just start with very basic knowledge. So what is wine? What is good wine? How do I find the right wine at a supermarket? And so on. Chapter 2 is about wine and food, which I know quite well after 12 years in gastronomy, with a very with a good recommendation what you can drink for sushi. Or
I think this is really important for many people, right? Because I think that many people, they go in the restaurant and they don't know what to drink.
Absolutely, and to give some recommendations, and also to note we have something like Amontillado and beef consommé, because
Really special things.
really special things, because we love this also, the special wine styles like Amontillado, sherry, and a lot of people don't know how to combine this, because you can't sit down and drink a bottle of Amontillado. It's not possible. You have to have some special dish, and then it makes a lot of fun to drink these wines.
And I think it would be more, how you say it, you will enjoy the wine more when you read maybe the book, when you have more information.
Absolutely.
I think that many people are lacking the lack of information.
Yeah.
I think it can lead to a really great experience when you have this information, right?
It opens the doors to to make some to learn some new styles and new things maybe.
Okay. Okay, you see here in the book now, it's really the style is really upper class.
Thank you very much.
The really good pictures. I think you convey really well the image, and well, of course, information. The texts are really written by people with profound knowledge, right?
I think it is also very important.
Very short text.
Very short text, and that's really the big challenge. You can write easily long text, blah blah blah. Yeah. But to bring information down in very short text and with a lot of profound information, and that's also why it makes a lot of fun to read the book, because it's always a short text and a picture, and it's not that you have to read 5-6 pages to get one thing done. So.
Okay. So another very interesting project you're doing with your husband?
Yeah. To be.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, we don't have time to marry. But
okay, but you're still not.
But at a certain kind of age, you don't say boyfriend anymore. Okay. It's really
your
fiancé.
Fiancé. So this is actually is a really ego project. It's here, hold it in the camera. It's a Tong magazine. A magazine which is really absolutely different than from other wine magazines like Wine Spectator, Decanter, Vinum. Yeah. Because it's really it's really deep information about wine. But maybe
about the concept, it's the magazine from my husband. It's a quarterly, and it's always one issue, one theme.
Okay.
And my husband is not working with journalists, he's working with specialists.
So who are these specialists?
For example, the actual is Bordeaux.
Yeah.
And the first article is written by Fiona Morrison from Château Palmer, and she's writing about the actual situation in Bordeaux, also with climate change and also the problems with hydric stress and what they are doing to overcome these problems.
So it's really scientific.
Scientific, but really good understandable and really in-depth knowledge. Then it's also about Benjamin Lewin. He's a Master of Wine of the United States, and he's also very specialized in Bordeaux, and he recommends another classification, because the classification is made 1855, as you know, and a lot of things have changed, and it's also quite interesting that, for example, the acreage of many chateaux from 1855 are completely different now.
Yeah, of course.
And what is terroir in Bordeaux? It's a big question. Another article is by Chantal Smits, who runs a winery in Entre-deux-Mers, and that shows also the other part of Bordeaux, because they have quite difficulties. They are small wineries, very stubborn. They are not willing to get some innovations there, and they make quite horrible wines and are wondering why they don't sell it. So it's very interesting to read that. Chances Robinson published her diary from the Hombre week about the circus.
So she's doing a really good network, right?
Yes, absolutely. And Funky Walker, that's also very interesting. She runs a wine school in Beijing, in Peking. And she's writing about the taste of the Chinese people, and do they really love Bordeaux? And it's a very interesting read. So that's one example.
So it's really deep information, not this glamour, cheesy thing. It's really to the ground.
No lifestyle. Really to the ground.
No advertising inside?
No advertising. That ensures also freedom, and also to be sometimes polarizing and sometimes really.
Did you recognize any
thought-provoking
advertisement here on my blog?
Yeah, it's very good.
There's no advertisement as well. So
except for Tong.
But I think it's a good project. I mean, because I think this is kind of underground, maybe something against the mainstream, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and absolutely, to this instant information, not really well prepared. And this is a reaction against that. Everybody thinks it's a specialist. In fact, there are more and more non-specialists, but which are talking too much.
And the magazine is only published in English, right?
Only published in English.
And distribution also in
It's
the
only
States?
over the website. Yeah, of course, we send it out to all over the world. And it's a small, my husband has a very small company, so it's available only over the website, www.tongmagazine.com.
Yeah, we put it here down on the links. You can see it here. There the link. Just
Very
click
good.
in. Yeah.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah. So you started two years ago, right?
Yes, it's now 2.5 years ago. And there are at the moment, I think, around 800 subscribers, which are based all over the world, which is very interesting.
Okay.
So a lot of subscribers are from Norway, Finland, a lot of subscribers in the United States, also in China, in Japan. It's very multinational. It's really, really nice.
So in Italy, they say in bocca al lupo, yeah, which means good luck.
Yeah.
Actually, you have to say crepa lupo, and I wish you really. This is a ego project. Really, really. I wish you everything best, because I mean, we'll see by the time if the people will recognize the magazine, because I think it's the problem of the underground maybe. It's really good. Okay, so of course we are going to taste also wine today.
That's very good. Yeah.
Actually, because the recent news episode magazine is Bordeaux.
Yes.
So we choose today. We open it. It's the 2003 Château Palmer.
Great.
Do you know the chateau? Maybe.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Château Palmer is troisième. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see if the wine is really, really good today. So, you know something about, or can you say something about Margaux? Actually, you're not from Margaux, but I think now I'm testing you.
Yeah, if I have my knowledge.
Wine.
Margaux, the style lives from this more perfumed flavor, and this really, really silky texture, which makes the charm of Margaux.
Yeah.
And Palmer is one of the best wineries, one of the best chateaux in Margaux.
Yeah. So actually, you're not a fan from the classification of 1855, right?
I think it is.
I think it's more. It's like.
Yeah, I think a lot of things have changed.
Yeah.
And then with this super seconds, for example.
Yeah, like you told before. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of things have changed. But I think Bordeaux is not that much business. It's not that much terroir. It's more business. And
of course they do good wines, but it's a lot of business. Right. Yeah, the color is like you have like.
It's good with the wine book with the white cover, so you can.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Check also the.
Yeah, it's good to have this wine book. Yeah. Actually, the wine book.
That's the reason why we make it white. No, actually, it's a coincidence. Yeah, we're very good.
So actually, the wine book, I forgot it to mention, is also available on the homepage, right?
Yes, but also in the bookshops.
Also in the bookshops.
But for international, we are also on the Tong magazine.
Okay, let's focus on this wine. So it's like. It's really matured. Some plums, but some spice like cinnamon.
Actually, it is very balanced in the nose. It has not this overripe and very plummy character.
Yeah, it's not so plummy. That's absolutely correctly. I have expected more this more plumminess. Yeah.
It's still very young, huh? Can very powerful tannins. I think
really powerful tannins.
It is better to wait a bit down. It's way too young.
And
but it has quite potential. It has very, very good potential.
It's the body is not really. It's really somehow close, right?
It's very close, but you feel the power and you feel the extract, and it's very balanced.
For me, it's like, to be honest, it's like at this stage 90 points, maximum 98, 90, 91 points. But forget the points. I'm really happy that you've been visiting me, my dungeon here.
Yes.
In Mönchengladbach, and
Thank you for a fantastic wine, by the way.
Yeah, so
So it's 11 o'clock. It's perfect to start drinking.
yeah, actually the wine is opening also right about at
Yeah.
the moment. It's like I think it will develop really good. So we will have a really good day. I hope you too. And Romana, I wish you for you and your fiancé good luck with your project.
Thank you very much.
Really, for you, I think you should get this magazine because for all those wine lovers, this is a really top, high quality magazine, and also the wine book, Wine in German. It's in English and in
German and in Dutch.
And in Dutch.
Yeah.
And so, well, I hope that you enjoyed the clip, had some information about Romana and the project, and well, I hope I see you in the next clip.